What does default do? Oh, default's right there. Okay. Well, you're weird. I had you set on the right mic, but then you don't get it. It looks like the volume might... Hello? Yeah, it's gonna spike, I feel like. Well, at least I got it working. Right? Hi, Laura. Where's the audio mixing properties? Advanced audio properties. There it is. Okay, double check. Yeah, it looks good. We hear now slightly loud. I know, I'm trying to figure out what the crap happened. Is it going through this? Is this what I need to turn down? Hey, yeah, I think... Hello! Hello! Yeah, there we go. We're not spiking to the red. Okay, I think I fixed it? Maybe. Okay. I think I fixed it. I don't know, Wait, do you hear me now? No, Oh my gosh. And that killed the... You know what? I don't have time. I don't have time. We don't care. The audio's here. My voice is here. I don't care. I don't know why that thing is, It's because the microphone changed, but like OBS was only going to use default. That's the only thing it seemed to be picking up. I don't know why, but whatever. We're going to move on. I have a lot to work on today, and I have very little time. So, but real quick, I wanted to say, I accidentally yelled about the owl house to my brother, so my voice is not feeling the best. So a silent, voiceless stream probably would have been best. But I think I'm just gonna maybe eat a candy and talk softly. Like, there's barely any viewers here, so I think we're all good to have like a quiet stream today. I don't know if we're gonna go over the normal 3 hours, but yeah. We're gonna get this build done today. So I was saying that my brother had been bugging me about watching the last season of Owl House, which is 3 episodes special. It's a little long, but so we sat down and finally plowed through the episodes last night. And neither of us felt anything. We were honestly pretty done with the show. I think my brother just kept saying it was interesting, so he wanted to finish it. So we did, but man, it was not good. It was so not good. That show is so bad. But I'll tell you when I made my realization as to why it's so bad. Finally, at the last season, it became so obvious what was wrong. I kind of was trying to figure out how to articulate it before, but now I know exactly how to articulate it. Today I'll be lurking for a bit because I'm just waiting to be able to use another computer with webcam to do food handlers again. Oh, okay. I'll just be quietly talking about Owl House today, probably. But yeah, so we watched the 3rd season. So this is spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen that. If you're not planning on it, I guess that's okay too. But we have this scene where Luce, the main character, jumps in front of another like side character and sacrifices herself to save that side character. And this weird goop stuff starts infecting her body. That was the attack that was being thrown at the other character. And I just watched as she did not panic. she just looked a little nervous and went, you know, I feel like I've been through this so many times. I should know what to say, but I still don't. And I watched this and I went, that was not a human reaction. A human would be so freaked out by the fact that they're gonna die. Oh, now my brain is like, I can't say it, that's spoilers. Shush, brain, shush. Oh, I need glass. But that was not a real reaction. And then it finally dawned on me, nobody has reacted like human. They kind of feel like weird roleplay characters. You kind of move them according to what you want them to do. And none of the characters actually stay stable. They're all broken. By the end of the show, they're all broken to some extent. Because humans follow interpersonal, like, rules and belief systems, habits, things that shape us. When you throw that all away, you can move the character all you want, but it stops being realistic at that point. Oh, hydrate. Yes. I like the art of the Owl House. Yeah, I like the art too. Yes, welcome, M. Oh, this candy sugar is absolutely soothing my throat. That was exactly what I needed. Okay. Oh, the loud booming bass is back. Why is that guy coming here? He's obviously not living in this apartment complex. Please just leave. I don't normally hear that. Oh boy. Anyhow. So after this scene, it became very apparent that the real problem was nobody was acting like real humans. They kept breaking their characters to get certain things to happen. And that is the real reason me and my brother could not get into the Owl House. My brother said he was not feeling anything with all the emotional beats. Characters were crying, but we felt nothing. It's because they didn't feel like humans. I personally feel like my little silly analysis was just a bunch of people role playing, and they were all kind of teenager amateurs role players, and so they were just making whatever crap happen. And it didn't matter if they broke the characters, if it made sense for the character to do that or not. There was a spot where on this one analysis video mentions this one spot. And there's a lot of spots like this, just small little things go, huh? Wait, why did that happen? Oh, okay, just roll with it. Roll with the vibes. We're still marching on with the story. But there's a spot where on the first season of the Owl House, we have the climax where Ida is supposed to be giving an emotional speech about how Luce has changed her life for the better, that she was wasting like her magic and everything until Luce came into her life. And the weird thing is, there's absolutely nothing that actually shows that, like, there's nothing that showed Ida felt unsatisfied with her life before Luce came into it. And there's nothing that shows that Ida actually felt a change when Luce came in. We're told that this happened. And this is the second realization I had. We are told so many things and we are not shown it. We are told what the characters feel so much. Like 90% of the time you will be told what the characters feel, but you will not see their actions for it. They'll just cry over it. And they weirdly cry and are very like, I don't know, they don't act human to me. I was writing Retrace, and I didn't know exactly why my second draft was feeling so much better, except that I could see Sayra was giving bigger emotional reactions. And it was only after I watched this, it dawned on me I was accidentally making in the first draft, I was making the same mistake. My characters did not feel human. Humans have messy emotional reactions sometimes. Like, humans are a mess, and each one's unique. And oh man, you gotta portray that, or you can't make the person believe they're watching something that's real. Like, they'll feel that it's off. I feel like the Owl House got so big because we've actually lowered the standard by so much that nobody even noticed that the show was doing a bunch of telling and not showing. I was trying to get some input about the early drafts of Retrace's pilot, so I went on to a random Discord and found a random person who was willing to help look it over and just check that it all flowed well. And in turn, I was going to look over their script. And they were hoping for someone to be more critical. So I was like, okay, well, I'm warning you now. I am a very critical person about, like, I'm gonna, it's gonna be hard not to be, like, overly critical. I'll try not to be, but, like, I was warning them. I found out after I read stuff that they were a new writer. They were in college. They had not written anything like this before, and it showed so much. But you know what they really, really wanted? Oh, the plot twist is they are all aliens. Oh, in the Owl House? That would be funny. Oh, unless you're talking about Retrace. They're all aliens too. There. Everyone's aliens. No. Oh, because I was saying they're not humans. I get to take a block. There's a block over there. I'll go put that there. Let me see. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. What was my train of thought? Oh yes. I was telling this story about this college kid. I don't want to throw out what was written in their book. His book, I think. But I was reading it, and it quickly, the intro was kind of captured my interest. There was a lot of good questions. Oh, bye, band person. Okay, lurk now to do food. Okay, good luck, Alora. Hi, Zen Christian. We're doing a quiet stream today, just trying to rest my voice. I yelled a bit after the finale of the Owl House that I watched last night. So right now I'm just spilling my thoughts on a platform that I can. I've talked to my brother about this enough. Like, we both know that something was wrong with the show. We couldn't identify why. We just didn't really care. The emotional beats were not landing for us at all, period. And so we finally figured it out. But this college student, I was reading his writing, and the thing is, he wanted the writing to be good. He wanted the thing to be successful. I mean, I think everyone wants to have success, commercial success, like gain a little bit of fame. You want like recognition that you did something hard and you did it well. I think everyone wants that. I want that. But the issue is, I feel like a lot of people don't want to be told that they have to work harder. And I think that's what we're falling into. So, this kid, I was trying so darn hard to just talk to them and introduce them the concept of internal conflict, and that there wasn't much of a story going on besides the external. I think I was a little less... maybe we'll put hello Devin. I think I was a little less knowledgeable on writing at that moment when I was giving him advice, because I have been consuming like everything because of the Owl House and because I'm writing currently. I'm trying to keep everything front of mind. So I'm trying to like make a good hook. I'm trying to make sure the side characters are being properly utilized. We don't have wasteful scenes. There's a lot to it. Like I was analyzing my thing and I was realizing, oh darn, this scene does not make sense. This character's actions don't make sense. And if I'm not careful, people are not gonna like this character at all, because I did not do a good job of showing why. Why? You need to explain why. There's a big difference of making a mystery that feels good and a mystery that feels like crap. Generally, you need to explain some sort of why. Even if it's, well, I just want power, says the bad guy. We don't want to show his backstory yet, you know. But that's a why. Like, you want power for what? Well, I'm gonna change the world. I'm gonna make it a better place. Like, I don't know. You don't need to go deep, but you gotta give them a why. I don't even know what the heck Bellos was doing. Don't even ask me. Like, I don't know what this character wanted. Was he... Okay, he wanted power. I know that. Did he want to destroy all witches? Was that it? Because it was never clear. Clarity is so important. And that's why I was realizing, uh-oh, you're mishandling this one side character. If you want people to actually like that character, you gotta explain exactly why he's going along with things with the bad guy. Like, you cannot leave that vague. And I realized, oh no, you're right. People are gonna hate a character that's inconsistent. That's kind of what literally all the characters in Owl House is. They're all inconsistent. So it does not feel good to watch because the characters don't make sense. Like, half the time, they're just kind of... Oh, it's these? Okay. They're just kind of rolling with their the archetype that they were in. Which one's this? This is a tough block. Okay. Oh, it's fine. Did I lose it? No, but there is a few more blocks I need some pale moss maybe on. Hello Trisha, we're just doing a softer talking stream to keep my voice feeling okay. I kind of yelled a little bit. Oh, I have too strong of feelings, and it's not really about the Owl House. My issue is the decline in writing quality. I don't care. The Owl House is done and gone. Like, I don't care about it. I don't care that Dana is, I guess, making probably more poor written stuff. I don't want to judge her too hard because I know, I say poor written stuff, there's a lot of rules to what makes good writing. I'm basing it on that. If someone enjoys his stuff, it's not a bad thing. But there is a lot of rules, just like art. You can absolutely break the rules, but you should be breaking them intentionally for effects, for certain desired outcomes. You should not be breaking them because you didn't know about them. That's a newbie. That's someone who doesn't know better. And I'm realizing, am I talking too soft? Do I need to turn on the music for that? I think I should probably be good. I don't even know. How can I check? I'm just realizing I'm talking a bit soft. Oh, is the music pretty soft? Wow, the music's so soft. It sounds a bit louder for me. Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely fine. Oh, and if anyone actually wants to talk... Oh, whoa, the viewers jumped. If anyone actually wants to talk about anything, please do. I am seriously just gonna sit here and talk about Owl House and the state of entertainment right now. I need Lakin. You know, going back to the college student, I did not finish that train of thought. But the thing is, they couldn't see what I was trying to tell them. I was trying so hard to tell them what they needed to fix. The intro was pretty solid, and then suddenly it slowed down and it became a bore. It was dreadfully boring, and then it became cringy and bad. And I just went, oh my gosh, I don't want to read this. That's a lot of pages. I have no idea what the main character is doing, except I think he's trying to survive. Okay, that's not a bad, you know. My character has the same motivation. Andrew just wants to survive. He's got a little more than that, though. He wants to live a normal life. It's really important to him to be normal because he feels like that'll make him happy. There's a lot of things he thinks will make him happy. These are called misbeliefs, but we're not gonna get into that. That is a whole nother beastie. But, yeah, they thought it would have more punch, I think, to reveal the main character's internal conflict when the conflict got resolved. What? No! Okay, I have to scream at this. If nobody knows there's a conflict, they won't care if it gets resolved. They won't care one bit. He wanted, okay, I think he wanted the effect of, what is the character type? He wanted the effects of a character that does not care. And then suddenly they have a wake-up call and they care. Okay, tell me why they don't care. Tell me what they're feeling and why they're in pain. Hi, my iPad updated and I am full of hate. These multitasking options are so finicky. Albie can't use the quick actions on their art app because it just tries to resize the app. Oh, that's so annoying. Also, nice 5 stream streak. Wait, oh, hello, Sky in chat. How is everyone? Hi, Darthrick. My voice is a little owie right now, but I'm just complaining about Owl House. I do more than that, I swear. Now that I'm done with watching it, I should move on. But I do have to say, like, my last things. My one worry about all of this realization that we are having, I don't know if it's so hard to organize your thoughts when you're like streaming. But we're having a decline in writing quality in the entertainment world in general, even written books. I don't even know. So I think that's the thing. I really need to just go read some adult books. Maybe that would satisfy me. Maybe they'd be written well. I don't know where to find something written well because I'm starting to believe it's just dying. Like it doesn't even exist anymore. I'm worried. I'm worried that it doesn't exist anymore. Is this possible? Oh, no. Huh. Did you want a whole block there? Oh, you wanted a whole block, but I put a slab. Did I pick up the slab? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, so writing quality has gone down. And people are feeling like they're good writers when they are making, honestly, a lot of mistakes. At least, that is the interesting about the Owl House. I went and looked at the wiki, and Dana said that She wanted to make the story to prove that it was a good story. This is giving me so many red flags. The fact that you think you need to prove it's a good story says a lot about you. I feel like it's okay to want to prove yourself, just to be clear. I feel like if you are dead set on your belief that this thing is a good product, and you can't face reality that it's not a good product, that is a bad mentality. She wanted to prove it was good. Like, she knew it was good. She just needed to prove it to everyone else. I'm wondering if this has to do with the LGBTQ themes, because I know she got some pushback from Disney. Like, that might have been it. But if she thought she was writing well with her partners, I think there was, well, I counted them all. Apparently there was seven total people writing this story. I think that's awful. I'm sure you can do it if you're all good friends and you synchronize, but I don't think these people were synchronized. It's fine. I think a lot of people do write on vibes nowadays. But I can't. Just, I'm not enjoying this kind of writing. But I will say Owl House is, I think, objectively bad because it does a lot of mistakes. People definitely liked it because it had good things. I'm not saying it doesn't have value, it definitely has. But, oh my gosh. Another red flag I feel like on the wiki page was apparently Dana was writing loose based on herself. I do not think this is ever a good idea. Niffle Albie just wants to draw. This is so mean to me. Oh. I wish I had a better app suggestion, but I don't draw on tablets really, so I don't have one, unfortunately. I hope you can figure something out though, get something working. But yeah, I'm just thinking about all the stuff that we consider good nowadays. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy to me. I feel like even back in the day we had rougher stories, sure. Just watching The Incredibles, I noticed a big plot hole in it. Oh, hi, A-Team Light. Oh, A-Team, hey, yeah, long time no see. How are you? I'm just streaming. My voice is a little shot, but I am doing good. It's been like years. Let me think. Oh, it seems I need a block underneath this. Maybe this. I don't know. I think I'm growing tired of talking about what's wrong with it. Like, I'm done. I'm ready to go work. And that's what I'm doing. I'm working. My biggest fear with Retrace is I'm gonna overthink it. And that's gonna damage the story, though. We'll try not to, though. Just remind myself, it's my first story and it doesn't have to be good. I don't need to prove anything. I was watching this one video and he was like, to prove that I know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna offer a solution to Hunter's bad character writing. That's a fun. I was in the middle of that one. But the guy covers like 2 hours of just dissecting Hunter, his character arc from Owl House. Now, I agree with what he said though. A golden guard was 1 billion times more interesting on screen. As soon as he loses the mask, he isn't as interesting anymore. He's not funny and fun. It was very jarring having seen like a bunch of Hunter clips online, and then suddenly I see these clips where the mask is on and he's acting completely different. It does not even feel like the same character. It's just so bad. Like, the writing's just really bad. Oh, just has some of the... Man, there is this other video talking about how Luce badly wants to become... Yeah, it was Hezu Reviews, I think. But she was talking about how Luce so badly wants to be the main character. And it's kind of weird, but yeah, I think that is part of the problem. Oh, I didn't bring quartz. I think it's funny how the show is like, everybody wants to be special, kid. That was like episode 2. And then at the end, psych! Luce, you're special! Here's all this magic. We're trusting it with you. And it's like, sweet! I'm the chosen one. I mean, she really wasn't. But at the same time, everyone just liked her. She was just straight up Mary Sue. It's weird. I'm good, yeah, it's been a while for sure, but been enjoying the day, working on my story and creating music. Ah, yes, how has your story been going? I'm glad to see you're still around. Yep, I am. Things are a little bit different now because I stream. I don't make videos, but yes, I am still around for now. Let's not be depressing, but like, I'm working on my own comic right now, and I'm writing it, and it's got a mini pilot that'll be coming out in the summer, and I am hoping that it'll find some more, I guess, commercial success, if you will. And if it does, and I require more time, I will probably stop streaming, but that's in the future. Right now, we're gonna just enjoy streaming. Oh, hello. Maybe I'll start here. Maybe I'll put a torch here too. Here. Light. Oh, hi. Did you come from the roof? The roof? Oh, maybe anything. Probably the roof. Is this lit up? Yeah, this is lit up. Okay. Hello. Wish someone would sleep. I was sleeping really well the last time we were streaming, but I gotta hurry up. I think if we go fast enough, we can maybe go fishing, so I'm very excited. Hopefully we get everything done. I don't think you can even see this. Just for now, I'll put the real block there later. Just can't orientate it right. Fish, yes, I know. Fish, 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 fish. We gotta fish that last legendary. It'll probably be next week, but I'm gonna do a fish-a-thon. And I think I've decided what we're gonna do. We're gonna do stream until I catch the legendary. If we have to break for the day, that's fine. But it'll probably be a low to no voice stream. But I think that would be really fun to catch it on stream. So if anyone wants to chill and wait for it, you can. But like, it's probably gonna be long. Oh. This is really why I sleep. Are you getting stuck? Yeah, that's what I imagine. Is this actually good, or let me check with my lightly mod. Yo, don't eat me. Bro. Okay, lightly. Well, I mean, now that there's torches. But it's this. I know. I need some... Okay, it's a lot of things, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. We can go over here and at least fix this one. I'm really tempted to go get a beta reader for retrace, so I think it'll greatly improve it. Not a torch. This. What? Did I put nothing on here? by chance? There you go. I don't know. There, just a little lighting. Then back up here. Oh, hi Evie Cat. Welcome, welcome. I'm just building the remaining of the build we started yesterday. Is there a I broke my leg. Just leave all the doors open. Who all is on anyway? A lot of people. It's a Friday. It's been going well. Before I had stopped since I wasn't running out of ideas of what to write, so I used AI a bit to help me come up with ideas for my stories. Oh, pretty house. Yeah, thank you. We're just making it to house. Like, this is the tree farm. I'm talking soft today because I yelled before stream and my throat hurt. Feels better now that I have a candy in there though. My water is out. I should probably go grab water, but I will grab that later. Let's see if we can get this side done before the nighttime falls again. Okay. Also to help with creating pictures for my characters, which was very handy. Oh, you were using AI for that too. AI is not the best thing to use. It kind of requires a lot of power, so it's actually kind of destroying the what's the word? My brain's saying ecosystem, but that's not. Maybe that's it, but I don't believe so. Oh, economy was the money one. Is the ecosystem nature? Struggling to remember. But AI uses a lot of power, so we actually have like very huge well, more than that, I guess they have data centers too. I like the whole thing. The whole thing's not very environmental friendly. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not very sustainable. We really shouldn't be as a people of Earth, we probably should not be doing that to the planet if we want the planet to survive. Now, I have used AI before, just to be clear, but I don't use it now. You know, back in the day when it was first shiny and new, I used it a little bit. But I was kind of always like, that doesn't sound right. But I did experiment and be like, yeah, the results are fine. Its technique is good because it's copying other things, but the price we have to pay for it to exist feels too high. And it's also got legal issues of stealing art and stuff, so there's that too. They're also doing studies showing that AI stuff is making people, ChatGPT specifically, is making people less smart because they're not thinking as much. It's kind of sad. We got books written by AI, that's why it's bad too. The writing's going downhill because of AI generated books. Yeah, that's a big part of what I talk about now on streams. A-Team, I talk about writing because I'm very passionate about writing. But yeah, I think AI is a very cool tool, and if it was sustainable, I think it wouldn't be bad to look for a way to keep it around, but because it's not very sustainable, I'm kind of against it. So I moved over from Firefox because I saw that had AI integration. So now I have a crappier. I'm just going to all this crappy stuff. I'm on Linux. I don't really care. Like I know if my words are gonna have any meaning, I have to back them up with action. Empty words are worthless. So many people throw empty words out, and it is absolutely worthless. So I rather do what I say I think is right, because, yeah. Oh, hi, I finished my food handler's test. What are we talking about? Oh, I was talking about stuff. AI for a bit. Hey, Skylar, I not have a membership you yet. Oh, that's fine. I did put memberships so you can have some emotes on YouTube side. Unfortunately, I don't really see that money come in yet because YouTube has a very high threshold it has to hit, so I'm not actually going to see the money, but I do appreciate it. It'll just take a few months before I can see anything. The threshold on YouTube is 100, while Twitch it's what, 50. So it's really easy to get a Twitch paycheck, and I generally will get a Twitch paycheck thanks to your guys' subs like every month. But I do like, if you want the emotes on YouTube, I definitely say grab them. But yes. Just, I guess, a small note is like, I definitely appreciate it, but I definitely am not going to see that support for a bit. The best way to support me is on Ko-fi. That money's instant. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. I just get it in my PayPal. And there's no cut from YouTube or Twitch. It's just the little transfer fee from PayPal, which is like $1 or whatever, depending on how much you give. It's a pretty small percentage. But that's cool. You're doing comics. What kind are you doing? Is it like mine, fantasy, stories? Is there a browser you recommend? Honestly, I'm on Vivaldi. Vivaldi. What was it? I don't particularly like it, but it functions just fine. So, where is it? Where's its name? Why is it so hard to find it? Vivaldi? What was it again? Vivaldi? Vivaldi. Oh, wait, what? Is this it? I don't even know what I downloaded. Oh yeah, that's the V. Vivaldi is what I'm using right now. So the nice thing about Vivaldi is they have made I don't know if it's a pledge, but they made a post saying they are never using AI. So I don't know. But that's what I'm using right now. It's okay, but on Linux, it's annoying. I think it's Linux problems I'm running into. I'll try to grab from my other screen and move it over and drop a tab to open it up in the other computer screen, because I have two screens and it keeps erroring. It would work like that on Firefox, but it's just, I gotta get used to its like weird quirks, I suppose. Are you showing red for a reason, or is it just nighttime? We got a blood moon going on, you know. For the comic, it's actually superheroes. I'm doing superheroes. I could show the trailer again for the pilot. I need to start doing that. I really do. I need to start actively promoting this if I really want it to go somewhere. I guess that's the annoying thing. Like, I want it to go somewhere, but I'm expecting it to go nowhere. Like I'm trying to be realistic. Realistic is depressing though. There. Yeah, plus AI can definitely help improve being a better writer a bit. But what I think is cool about it is it being able to create apps. Well, I'm not sure what it's going to improve for the writing. It can give you ideas, like you said, but it definitely can't critique you because it's an app. It can't think. It's just regurgitating what it's been given. And so the advice will be general and not very personalized to what you need. So it won't be very helpful. I mean, I have used the AI before. And after my dad kept bringing up ChatGPT is kind of cool, I finally go back to ChatGPT recently, and I just go look at it, and I go, okay, this is the advice it's giving me. And then I go to a person, other YouTubers, and I ask them, what do they think? What about this? Like, does this thumbnail look good? Like, does this title work? And the title was something that ChatGPT gave me. And they said, oh, that title's too vague. Well, the ChatGPT thought it was good. But these humans who have a lot more thought and trained expertise and experience, this was Rec Rap and Branzy. Like, these are big guys. They've got like 1 million sub plus. Like, they know the game. They've been at it for years. And they said, no. What ChatGPT gave me, no, they didn't really think it was a good advice or good direction for the video. And so I was like, okay, thank you. But that is the thing. All it can really do is regurgitate. It cannot think. That is the key thing about AI. As much as it looks like it's thinking, it is not thinking. And without that thought, you will have generic advice given to you. Oh, what? Oh. I don't know if I was noticing that thing in the corner. Was it always there? Oh, now it's gone. Huh? Oh. Okay. Hi, Laura. AI for writing and art is bad. Well, yeah, that's my stance. I'm definitely not trying to bash anyone. But my strong opinion is it is not going to help you. Like it really is not. So, no laughter. It is just not, it's not very good at what people claim it can do. It can do things. It's flashy. It's cool. But if you want quality, it's not it. That's not the right tool. If you don't care about quality and you're doing it as a hobby, absolutely, I guess use it. Again, that goes back to it being not very sustainable though. But you can use it for a hobby. I don't really have gripes about that, except for the sustainability part. But if you're trying to publish stuff, that's even more gray territory. But I don't think we're talking about that, right? So... should I go back down here and do this side? Probably. Oh. There are some medical scenarios or like stock market predictions that it can be very helpful in. However, the consequences of AI currently heavily outweigh the pros, and it's not all people talk it up to be at all. I know. The main thing is if we just could do something about the environmental damage that it's causing, I'd be a lot less harsh about AI, but as it stands now, it's just not practical. We're gonna like, man, we're gonna slowly like kill our planet. Actually 10 times faster. Like we were already killing it, but we're going way faster now. Oh boy. But yeah, if it was sustainable, I would not be as hard on it. ChatGPT would be probably absolutely fine because I don't think it steals as badly as like the art side, but as it stands now, it's not very great. Your own trained models, again, I would be fine with that. But we have that issue of environmental damage. My dad hadn't even heard of that. I told him about it, but I think, unfortunately, first impressions stick, and his first impression was positive. And so he still looks positively on ChatGPT, but I poked it again, and I'm like, I am not impressed. All it's really doing is just helping me stay focused on what it thinks makes a good video. But beyond that, its ideas weren't even very good. Like, the title it gave me, yeah, Rex said it was too vague. And I was like, yes, that's probably very true. You also, just from my personal experience, from what I've observed, you want keywords. It didn't put any keywords in that one. Keywords that are searchable. So, like, I built the biggest, let's put a keyword there. Like TNT block in my world. I know Farsi does a lot of big builds like that. I built a giant sushi tray. That's literally one of his videos. But sushi is a keyword, and it helps it with searches. But the AI doesn't seem to realize that, and it wasn't giving that kind of direction. It's gonna miss stuff. It just can't know everything. Yeah, we should probably get off this. True, but that's cool that you're doing a superhero story. I hope it goes well for you. Yeah. Sorry, A-Team. I need to get off this. It's okay if you're using it. I will try not to bash any more of that. Yeah, the superhero story. Let's talk about that. Retrace is a story about Andrew, a 14-year-old boy who learns this alien watch he has on him can travel back in time and give him a suit of armor. And so he is kind of hunted down-ish for it. Some people want to kill him, some people want to take it for themselves. But yeah, to stay safe, well, is this just flat? No, I just don't have any more of these, do I? Okay. But yeah, so that comic was coming out this year. Nope, I'm completely out of this block. Okay. But yeah, that'll be coming out this year. The end of this year somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, you guys have been chatting and I've missed it on Twitch side. Let me see. Talking generative AI, yeah. I want an AI to do my chores, not steal my critical thinking. Yeah, there is some article where this lady was saying she wanted to have her AI do her tax and laundry. Her taxes and laundry so she could do her art, not have the AI do her art so she could do her taxes and laundry. And it's like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweeping, my favorite chore. Nice. I don't know what my favorite chore is. Skyly Heart, yep. That's an interesting idea. What is my favorite chore? It's definitely not sweeping. Trying to think. What do I actually like doing? None of it. I mean, really. That's That's what it is. None of it. Chores, nothing. I don't like doing squat. I do like walking around in a circle for 30 minutes, so that is fun. But that's not a chore. That's my exercise. My favorite chore is mopping because it's satisfying. Nice. Yeah, I want to know your guys' favorite chore. That's funny. Boop, boop, boop. I'm so confused. What is the... Oh, it's to give the roof, of course, some details. I need this side first. Here we go. Fell out of the world. I also like hand washing dishes. Nice. Actually agree. I used to have to mop every night closing the kitchen and like that with some... Oh, false aperture. I don't know when you came in, but hello. Mop every night closing the kitchen like that with some headphones was just a vibe. Yeah. But only if I can like watch a video or listen to music while I do it. My favorite chore is to make an excuse to do the chores later. Yes. Do you still use Discord? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I still have Yo Waddles. I have not spoke to Yo Waddles in ages. Oh, that feels like a different time period. Time long past. Yo Waddles, for all my newer viewers, Yo Waddles was my kind of first YouTube friend. Back when I first started YouTube. He made like a Weeby SMP, so it was kind of the first SMP I got onto as well. But he got off of YouTube and started a family. Got a normal job. But 8team is from that. Is a fan from that time period. I never see fans from that time period. They're all gone. That's okay though. My channel has changed so much. I know a lot of people have come and gone. There are some people that they lasted years and then eventually, boom, they're gone. They're not there anymore. I'm just like, shrug. It's I at some point just kind of finally accepted it's like you're not here to be greedy. When the fan is ready to go, you let them go. Like they moving on or anything else. They don't have the time. Whatever it is, forget about you. That's kind of often. It's just a lot. Life is busy. You let them go and you move on. But it is still nice to see old faces. But that's not supposed to go there. That also should be right here. And then we have the... Yeah, this is just faster. And then we have that. Me too, Yo Ados was awesome. Hope he comes back to YouTube soon. I highly doubt it. He's busy with a family. But, like... I guess it kind of goes both ways. Like, it is hard to let go of your favorite creator, too. But, if they're moving on, I don't know. There's a lot of good creators, though. But there is no Yo Ados. There is only one Yo Ados. He had such a fun, unique style. Okay, I think we're half done with the roof. should I go start all the way back down? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's go back all the way down. Jumps out of a random free. Hey everybody, how's everyone's day? My day is going great. One of my brother's concerts yesterday was great. Also, hello, Bonfire Squirrel. Yes, Bonfire Squirrel. I'm doing pretty good. I finished Owl House and now I know exactly why I don't like it. So, all is well, I guess. Show don't tell. It's a really important rule. And I have watched videos arguing against it, but that's because they want clicks, and that's the name of the game. Do a contrarian view, so you get clicks being like, what do you mean that's not true? Or what do you mean that's true? It's all manipulation, and this is why I hate marketing. Like, it's all about manipulating someone to do what you want. I don't know. It's just, I don't like it. Marketing feels scummy. I need someone else to do it for me. Because I think I have good ideas, but I am never going to get anywhere if I can't sell them. Here's a torch. I'm out of torches. I'm here because I enjoy being here. Here from the fish, stayed for the words Skylery heart. Not sure if you guys know Zuma, but he had an amazing stream this morning playing some trash metal guitar and it was so fire. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I know Azuma likes music a lot. Marketing is difficult, yes. Oh, hi Princess Sushi. Was just checking in after getting ready to go out for workshops. Yeah, we're all good here for now. We probably shouldn't have a view spike today. You never know. That tango raid came out of nowhere, man. It was so bad. I mean, it was great. It was loads of fun. I liked that stream, but I felt so bad for the mods. And yeah, we have more mods now. It's fine. Tango can raid again, but never will. And that is absolutely fine, too. Take it as things come. So, Skylar, do you still use Discord? Yeah, I do. Didn't you already ask that? Or, yes. Yes. I just realized it feels like we are collecting SBK members like Infinity Stones when we ask if they are a Bonfire Squirrel or not. Yeah, we're collecting them like that. Yes. That's funny. Oh, I need some. That's okay. I'll grab that later. What are you gonna do with your Infinity Bonfire Squirrel Gauntlet? I don't know what it would do. I wonder what it would do. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. Oh no, I need a temp block. Oh, but it doesn't work. Oh, maybe I can. Wait, I still need a temp block for these guys. Alright, just temp block. Oh. And I'm out. Yeah, my boots are great. They're doing great. Was that it I needed? Maybe? Okay, sorry, I guess missed your answer, but good. It's nice chatting with you again. Okay, team. If you have to go, no worries, but it was nice seeing you. Did I have the glass in here? Yeah. Okay. I think we'll go from this angle. If I do it right. Take over SBK. What else would you think? We are not going to take over IKEA. The only SBK or YouTube stream I hang out in is here. I'm in a lot of Twitch chats though. Oh, the YouTube stream, yeah. Oh, I'm still staying. It just sounded almost like you were leaving. It's the words between the words. It's what the words sound like, not what they're actually saying. You know, something like that. Oh. Hoppa-doo-boo. Hello, honk honk. There's a honk honk outside. Yeah, I kind of do. I feel like I'm done talking about issues. We need to find a new topic to talk about instead of complaining. Owl House is done. I don't have to watch it or suffer through it anymore. The art style was nice though. Wish there was more to talk about that I liked. Oh, this isn't. Is there something down there? Yes. Nope, this one. Oh my crumb. Oh dear. And that is not real. Oh boy. There. Oh, it's connected, but it says it's wrong. What? Alright. Wait, you guys now are taking over IKEA? Oh, you guys are you're gonna turn SBK into IKEA. Do you still do any music on your other channel? I don't tend to have time to make music, and I had a issue on my laptop, so that's caused me to not make music either. I gotta reset my laptop or refresh it. But it's lost its ability to see the virtual instruments on my music program. So I can't make music right now, and it's been like that for maybe a year or two. I was gonna get more into music. I was working on a new track, and then it did that. It pulled that, and I was just, I didn't know how to fix it, so I lost motivation. So, there are new tracks though. There's Cat and Mouse, and what was the other one? Something. What was the other one? I can't remember. Oh, are we really out of these again? Oh, by the way, False Aperture, I did go and watch the indie show you and your buddy is making. The animation's good enough, I think. But it does show that you guys are not trained in it. I didn't really care for the nonsensical humor though, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. It does show that you guys know. You said you had some graphic design, right? Graphic design background. That absolutely showed. The title card and the ending credits. Best part. The design was really solid. It was really good. Like the graphic design. But it wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. I'd say maybe get some real voice actors. But if you're having fun, it doesn't matter. You don't need to make it polished. The only reason I'm trying to make Retrace more polished, it was supposed to be a fun project. The only reason I'm making it polished is because I saw potential. I saw potential and I did not want to squander away the potential. Like, I believe it is set up with characters and a plot that could be very, very commercially viable if it just gets attention. I strongly believe that. So I'm just trying to get it attention from someone. It doesn't even have to be an audience. Like, if I could get Glitch's attention and they thought that was cool, they thought I was a good creator and a good person to make a show for them, boom, attention. Like, anything would work. Just anything to help push towards getting more, I'll put the real block on soon, one day. I have to traumatize everyone in my AU again because I thought it would be funny. Haha, moment. Oh dear. SBK is now IKEA. The masses' one weakness, furniture. I gotcha. Well, there was an AI music generator app I tried that does music pretty well called Suno. Oh, don't get me started on Suno. Yeah. I feel like when you let something else do your thinking for you, it just takes all the joy of problem solving away. If you don't have fun with problem solving, AI is for you. Absolutely. I love problem solving. I love doing all the little details and nuance of, like, it's difficult, but all that blood, sweat, and tears feels so worth it that you can say you made it yourself, that you did something impressive, like impressive to yourself. I don't know, but I'm certain there's AI people that are impressed with their own skills of doing AI. But I will tell you that the rest of the world doesn't see it that way. I like making my own music, and I like writing. I like doing all these things. To have any part of that taken away, oh my gosh, that just sounds terrible. I don't think that's a world I want to live in. So, AI is not for me. Just to be clear, there is no question. I don't want to use AI of any kind. I like doing everything myself, and I can give it to people if I really don't want to do something. People do a really excellent job. I need to get water. Oh, what are some good ways to make internal conflict interesting? That is a good question. So from videos I've watched, will get water after I answer this. But here is a really important piece that a lot of people don't think about. So when I was watching Owl House, there was another part that made sense why nothing landed, and that was because the pain and trials inflicted on Luce did not actually relate to her inner conflict. What her inner conflict was claimed to be was that she felt like an outcast. Now, she didn't seem to suffer loneliness from it because I was told she was lonely. I didn't really see that she was lonely. She went to the Boiling Isles and boom. She sort of made friends with King. And then she made friends with Ida. Then she made friends with the students. Then she made friends. I never saw her pain get emphasized, like pouring salt on the wound, the internal conflict. I never saw that happen. But how you would have made it happen is she went there thinking, maybe I'll fit in here. And instantly is kind of just shut down, thrown aside, and treated the same. And then she goes, oh no, maybe the lie that she's believing is true. That hurts. That hurts a lot. For Andrew, he just wants to be normal because he feels like if he didn't have the watch, if his life was just normal, if things would just go back to the way they were, he would be happy. He'd be okay. But life is not normal, and it's not okay. And basically, the whole thing is he's trying to balance and cling to this normalcy because he believes it's what's going to make him happy. Having that normalcy is going to make him happy. But now he's been thrown into this whole mess, and it's all the things that poke him are personal, saying you're not normal, you're not normal. And the lie he believes is that if life was just normal, I was normal, things would be okay, better, like I'd be happy. That's what he believes. And so we poke the sensitive spot basically when a character has an internal conflict. So let's go to Incredibles because I just recently watched that. I'm trying to give more examples because I know I'm not doing it justice. So Mr. Incredible is doing an office job. He feels so unfulfilled. He has a great desire for helping and helping people and making sure justice is served. He has a strong sense of justice, and he does not want to see the bad guy get away. Like it hurts. He loses his job. He loses his temper. He loses his job because he cannot stand seeing a man being robbed, and his boss is saying, "Ignore it. I'm trying to yell at you right now. Ignore that." His morals, and like right there, we're pressing the sensitive spot. We're challenging him and saying, conform to society. You don't get to like do this superhero thing anymore. It doesn't matter if you have a sense of justice or you want to do what's right or you want to defend people. You are not supposed to do that. Get in line. That's what he's told, and that hurts. That hurts because of who he is. That's how you make internal conflict interesting, is by figure out who they are, figure out the lie that the world is telling them. Like they were telling Bob, go be normal, that's what you need to do. That's what people want you to do. That will make the world a better place. Stop trying to be super. But that's a lie. Then we're just re-poking that over and over for the internal conflict until it hits a breaking point where the character can't stand it anymore. For Retrace, it's probably obvious what this breaking point will be because of his device, but I don't care. I don't care if it's obvious. You can see it a mile away, but it's still gonna hit you guys. Like, if you get invested in the character, it's still gonna hit you hard when it actually happens. But he has the ability to get his life back because he can go back. So you know exactly what that big smack in the face emotional beat will be. But yeah, it all hits a breaking point, and they learn the truth. The truth that the world was lying to them. They were believing a lie, and that, that they learn the truth, and they have a realization moment, and they feel they change. They have to change. If a story has a character and the character is not different at the end, it is not much of a story. It was an external plot all along. There was not much of a story. I'm gonna go get some water. Well, maybe I'll sit in here just in case. I'm gonna go get some water, but thank you for the question. I love internal plots. They're huge. Like, I've always loved internal plots, and this is because of who I am. I love growth and change, so I naturally love seeing that in my stories. This is huge, and so it feels like a personal attack on me when well, not a personal attack. The pain is more personal watching all the writing become bad. That's why I talk about it so much, because this internal conflict in me is going on of, do people not like good writing anymore? Do people not like the writing I liked anymore? That hurts, you know? Like, it's so good. Like, internal conflict is wonderful. I love internal conflict. But I'm gonna go grab water real quick. Hello, Jinxer Cat. Welcome. Art is all about practice and learning what you like doing versus dislike doing. Yes. I think that's a lot of the discourse around AI. I think a lot of people are just like, well, I can't do that, but I want to create anyway. I get that. But I will repeat what Alora said. Art is all about practice and learning. If you don't really like learning, I guess that stuff might not be for you. just open, honest. Everybody likes results. Nobody wants to put in the work. I remember reading a book about this hen that was wanting to make some bread, and I think she was trying to get some help to gather the wheat, to grind the wheat. Nobody wanted to do the work. But at the end, when she had this lovely baked bread, everybody wanted a taste of it. That is everybody. Everybody is like that. To some extent, everyone wants the results. And we're all tired and exhausted, or just don't want to bother. Don't think we can. There's so many reasons we don't try. But I promise you, trying is worth it. It's so worth it. The main thing is just I guess that is the thing. This is reminding me of retaste. You have to find your own reason to try and not give up. If you don't feel like it's worth it, then yeah, nothing I say will probably convince you otherwise. But I believe it's worth it, and if you can find your own reason for why it's worth it, you'll feel that way too. I think we need to go back to talking soft. Man, my throat feels terrible. I started talking more. Okay. Oops. I will pick you up. Don't worry. So is everything soft on here? Like, I just don't want it to be dead silent if I go soft. Maybe I should bump up the sound a little bit. Do do do. Hello. Yeah, something like that. There we go. In episode 3 of Waves of Lie, one of the characters make a deal with the villain Lux to get someone mind controlled. He does get someone mind controlled, which causes him and his siblings to fight. Well, there you go, cause and effect. Consequences. You animate, stream, build, and make music like girl. Oh, well, I just like to create. I also like cooking, and I like this, that. No, I'm a bit of a perfectionist. It probably shows a lot, but yeah, I just like doing everything, but more than that, I just like doing things really, really well. So yeah, I'm an overachiever, and yeah, it shows. It shows. I will say my natural talents in music have never been great, but I have gotten decent at it. My skills in art and writing have been more nourished, but I still want to get back into music. And yeah, I do stream. I do. Honestly, I feel like the videos were better. I'm less comedic on here. I'm just too... The issue is I don't want to play a character. I'm all or nothing. So right now I'm doing nothing. No character. But when I'm on the camera, it's a lot easier to do a character, like 100%. But when I'm on here, I want to talk to you guys speaking more of a place of like an authentic place. Genuine place. I don't really want to be playing a character. So that's why I don't usually. Milkman's really fun on stream because he does. He plays a character. He still plays his character. In all honesty though, he does act kind of like that even off camera. He's a jokester. Just like I'm a comedian a little bit. I talk too much about reality maybe, but I am a comedian, and so I make a lot of jokes too. I think a lot of SBK is full of comedians, though. We've got a lot of good funny people. Can we agree that my cat is part of the Bonfire Squirrel Kingdom? Yes, yes, yes. You have a fat cat named Lucy. That's funny. Skinny old man kitty named Jake. Jake and Lucy. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, the opening closing cards were my biggest parts, but yeah, appreciate you checking that out. Yeah, those parts looked good. I mean, that's the thing. I will say the polish, while it could have been more, you guys are at least above average. You know, there's definitely artistic skills being on display, even if you don't know how to animate super well. But it was pretty solid. I think the weakest part to me was the writing. I don't care about nonsensical jokes, and that's it. That was mostly what you kind of were vibing on. Definitely was a comedy. I was like feeling that. It's like finishes, and I'm like, I guess we just sat on one joke for 3 minutes. Okay. I think that was what they were trying to do. I watched a different... Did I not grab fences? I watched a different indie animation. It was called The Ebony Witch. The visuals there were rougher, but a lot of people were praising it because the visual style looked like an old Disney animation. And I think it looks great. But here's my big frustration. I'm realizing that as we start trying to cater to the indie scene more, we're just gonna have more people that don't know how to write. It's killing me realizing that I'm not sure we're gonna ever recover. Like, we had a golden age of good writing, and I think that golden age is done, and it just kind of stinks. But I'm pretty sure there's somebody who still wants it, so if I can find them, enough of them, maybe I can still make enough of a living and do what I want to do. But we'll see. I'm just happy doing what I'm doing right now, that I get to work on Retrace and that I get to live stream. And that I get to kind of keep doing what I want to do. Lucy is like 9 years old, I think, and currently sleeping on my sweater. And Jake is 19 or 20. Oh, wow, that's an old cat. My cat died at like 17. So that's really old. I seem to have one box. Is this where this was? I see. Okay, what goes out here? Where is it? No, the keepsake's over there. I don't know where any of these blocks go. Gotta find them. My oldest kitty is 15 right now. Ooh, wow. I used to have a black cat named Princess who is short of 21 years old. She was 20 when she passed. On an unrelated note, there's a crazy cat lady in my neighborhood. It's impressive for a cat to reach that age, though, to be honest. Yeah, 15 is... Well, 20 is crazy. What am I looking for? I don't know. Confusing. Was there something I missed? What is this? Polished tough slab. I think think I need some temp blocks here. Okay. Oh, that'll be so good. I'm just sitting here thinking about retrace. I was thinking about what I said about internal conflict, and I'm thinking about season 2. So right now I'm actually brainstorming season 2 to make sure I already have most of it ironed out, so I can fly right into it if season 1 is good and people like it and they want to see more. So I am working out more character arcs and I'm so excited. Okay, what do I need? Polished tough? Polished tough. Polished tough. Is Doofus just gambling? Maybe. Well, it looks so good. It's almost fully finished. Oh my gosh. We're gonna finish it today. I feel a little bad though. I finished Andrew's story on season 1. I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do with this other character's story, because it's like it's about to like kind of start when the other one wraps up. That's what season 2 is gonna be for another character. I don't know. I will figure it out when I get there. Oh, hi, Twix. Or is it Twixie? Twixie. Welcome. I am just almost done. I'm putting the details on this build. There's a couple of things I still need to work on, but it's almost done. Oh, it looks so good already. I mean, we need to turn this off, then you can see it, but it's so close to done. I just need to put the decorations and stuff around it. Speaking of which, maybe we'll do this next. What? Can I? Can I? Yes. Oh, going in it works better. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of blocks in my inventory right now. Wait, does it go both ways? Boop. Yeah, it's like a little table thing. Oh, this guy needs to be done too. It's just this, this. Okay. My throat is a little sore, so that's why I'm not talking too much. What was I grabbing? Wait, I'm out of... Oh. I'm out of the paler blocks. Need to go grab some more. Do I do it grass by grass piece? I don't know. This needs to go here though. Oh, come back. Okay, I'm gonna sleep. Wait, is this really lit up? I guess so. I want to eat more straight sugar. I will totally not be walking to my fridge quickly. Oh dear. You really like sugar. I forgot to put that back. I still need to work on my Linux setup. It's still a bit of a mess. Oh. Gotta swap those. Oh, there's a torch down there too. Ow. So I just left this. Well, I think I'm gonna just make it make more sense and sync up. Wait, oh, hi Hamster Serenity. Welcome, welcome. I'm not chatting too much because my throat hurts, but we're finishing the build today. It's almost done. I need to do detailing. What are you complaining about here? That's not, oh, it's just a random moss, pale moss. Wait, and this is supposed to, oh, just missing everything. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is cool when you got light Monica. Everything is fine. Drop my shovel. Oh no, I need the little pots. Boop. What are these? Oak leaves? Okay. Oops, wrong way. My favorite random moment in Waves of Lives is the part where one of the characters grabs one of Lux's henchmen before saying, "If you don't give us any answers, I will hit you," out of nowhere. After the henchman gives answers, the character lets him go before hugging another character saying, "I am bored now, I need attention." I love my AU so much and how unhinged it can be. Your AU sounds really silly, I like it. Yeah, it definitely sounds silly. Oh, I found it. Here it is. Oh. Rain. If only I was fishing. That would be nice. But no. I'm still working on this. And I need these leaves. Oh, is there supposed to be a... Oop, there you go. Have light. Oh, I do not want to forget this in here. I'm gonna if I leave it in there. Well, here's some leaves. Oh, water, yeah. I have some fondue to chew on. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I was just getting too loud talking about stuff. Owl House. And then I was talking about internal conflict, and I think I got too loud on that too. It's difficult because I feel like if I just projected my voice in a healthy manner, it wouldn't be an issue. But because I don't, I get very, very loud and vocal sometimes. It hurts my throat. I think if I didn't have the acid reflux, that might help too. Right. I feel like I didn't know how to make that one, so I didn't make it. Do we need to tell you that you're getting too passionate and straining your voice? I mean, I don't really look at chat enough that would stop me. I try to read chat, but I do kind of try to let myself kind of ignore it for a second so I can actually get a few things done. So I would probably just get lost in talking and not really notice it. Man, like what's gonna happen if I try to voice act Zayla? She gets loud too. I'll just have to be careful if we ever get there. Oh, I have the oak leaves now, yay! That's funny, Grace. think the best thing for creation is when you're having fun. I think you make the best stuff when you're having fun. Oh, right, I gotta grow some of these because they're not gonna be... You can't actually grab them big. You have to like cut it and it shrinks down to small ferns, and then you have to grow it back to make it big ferns. Is there a reason there's so many random tidbits? Okay, try to get the moss. Can I get mossy this stuff? I think I just needed two. Just didn't really know how to get it. Yeah, there's this. But then you can't put the moss on that, can you? I don't believe I made that hole. I think that was Milkman. See, how do you get moss on a brick? Ooh. I'm confused because you can only put it on the cobblestone. How do you get... How do you get moss? Wait. Can you do that with pale moss? Okay, here we go. Yay. Oh, yay. GG. And the T did it again. I don't know why this keyboard's dumb, but it's dumb. I'm cooking again, so sorry if I'm entering lurk mode. It's good. Honestly, at this point, we're just lurking ourselves. I'm barely talking. I'll put the boss back. This looks wonderful. Oh. To do the left. You have a lot of written stories, Grace. Oh. I'm doing a stretch even if I didn't have it. Haven't redeemed. Stretching feels nice. I think we're done with these two. All with these. What else did I need? A lot of stuff for the yard. Probably just this afterwards. Is there a reason? Oh, it's complaining. Okay. I saw this little thing on Sev's video. Wait, do I have the railing? She was making a tree sawmill 2. Where did the railing go? What? I didn't bring the railing? I'm actually very confused. There's just some things that I apparently did not grab. Some of it made sense because I wasn't grabbing like our monopolies that were like the wood, the pale moss, but this doesn't make sense. Oh, are we out of rails? Pretty sure we had a lot of rails. I'm not making more rails. I know where they are. They're over here. So go with this. See? This is ridiculous. I do not need this many rails. Oh, but I don't want to run out of rails. Oh, redeemed stretch. I already stretched. I can stretch again. After stream, I should probably get back to work on Retrace. Trying to do structure. So I've written the introduction chapters. I think there's only one chapter that feels bad, and it literally is the one that is I'm gonna need help with it. The chapter that feels bad is the one that is the pilot. And I'm not sure, I can't tell if it feels bad just because I've seen this scene 100 million times, and so I can't look at it critically anymore. I'm gonna have someone else look at it. Tell me what they think though. But I think it was poorly handled because I was trying to keep it with the pilot. I think I gotta change it like drastically. Like, I guess not drastically, but like, yeah. I'm kind of curious, how much revision do people do nowadays? I just have so many questions. Do people go to writing school anymore? What do they learn? Are they really getting away with using ChatGPT? I have so many questions. There is nothing there, is there? Ah. Yeah, I don't believe there's anything there. Well, now there is. Do I only have the grass stuff left in the water wheel? I think so, yeah. This area looks all done. Okay. Yeah, it just looks like the water wheel is the last building thing. Okay, I'll build that and then I'll try to get the grass looking good. I just not need to copy the light Monica. Why is it so dark? Was it always dark? Oh, it says it's fully lit. Nope, there's one over there. Okay, that did nothing. It died. The poor thing died. It should hydrate. 18 minutes ago. I'll hydrate again anyway. Oh, vintage. Hello, vintage. Okay, there is deep slate in this build. This in this build. This in this build. What is the thing? More deep slate? Okay. Ba-doom. ADHD goes burr. I know that's a meme, but I don't really understand. On EchoCraft, there was one girl who she constantly would say such and such goes burr, such and such goes burr. Can't say I knew what she was trying to say either. Like, I get the vibe of it. The logical. I couldn't even explain to you what it means because logically I don't understand what it means. Oh, that's terrible. The rain is mocking me. Says you can't fish. Have some rain. I've been laying on my floor for a minute and feel accomplished now. But you feel accomplished for resting? I mean, it's so hard to rest nowadays. People, I'm joking. I think a lot of people do more than enough rest, probably. But if flying on the floor makes you happy, I'm glad you can do it. Wait, it goes further? You know, a lot of plots tend to focus on the external plot, not so much the internal plot. I was realizing kid cartoons tend to do that. It is more so focused on the external stuff happening. Is there no... Isn't it? Are you already there? I think that's what made Gravity Falls nice. There was internal plots. I mean, internal movement. I wonder what... I'm not sure if... I'm not sure Maple had that much. It mostly was focused on Dipper. But that wasn't a bad thing. Just meant it was more focused. Am I out of these? No, I was in the water. That's why. I will say though, I think Gravity Falls' finale could have been better. It wasn't bad. It was just weak. Am I? Oh. Okay, I think I'm back. It's decent in there a little bit. Saying I was still underwater when I was not. I think the finale was pretty good though. There was like, I think one thing that I was just like, But I think everybody got an emphasis and focus on that. They all did a part in it, and I think that's important. When you have a group, utilize the whole group. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. But the group's smaller, so no worries. My group is smaller. I've returned with pizza rolls. Oh, that's yummy. Very yummy. I've been told to watch Gravity Falls a lot, but have never gotten around to it. If you like, I don't know how to pitch it, but if you like mystery, it's really good. I can't see what what's happening down here. Okay, it is place. Is that the hole of the wheel? Nope. Yeah, I feel like if you like mystery, it's a really good show. If you like family bonds and coming together as a family, it's really good too. I remember when Gravity Falls was coming out, apparently there were some people complaining about the one episode where they go into Stan's mind and Dipper is moping in this episode, and Bill shoots a hole in him in the mind world, so it's not a real wound, but the wound stays there. It's a metaphor of Dipper's internal conflict. So I don't know what Mabel's internal conflict is besides, let's dissect that for a second. Dipper's conflict is a lot easier because we have episodes very much focused on it. Dipper versus manliness is a good one. Dipper does not, I feel like he's trying to kind of be seen more independent and grown up. And we have different episodes where he does not feel like he's good enough because he's not old enough. He's not, manly enough, I guess. Oh, hi, false aperture. I don't think you missed too much. Oh, hydrate. Yes. Dipper's character is, full of a lot of insecurity. And I feel like... I'm talking. I need water. Oh, we had titans in Owl House too. They were like big monster creatures though. Yours sound cool too. I have missing blocks. Yeah, that's actually very interesting. I'm thinking about it now. Wow. Gravity Falls. So we have Dipper, who I think all he wants to do is kind of accomplish something and prove himself. He wants to figure out who wrote these journals. And I think there's a little bit of hope for recognition with that. There's just this insecurity about him that he's not good enough. And that he needs, his lie would be that he needs to be older and more mature and grow up. I know growing up is a big theme that was intentionally put in the show, but I'm analyzing what might have not been intentional, but still worked. So we have Dipper over there, kind of wanting to grow up. On the flip side, it's interesting because Mabel is the opposite. Mabel is clinging to childhood. She does not want to grow up. These... they create such good, foil for each other. She's trying to keep Dipper continuing in more childish behavior where they were just having fun and all that stuff. You see that in the episode where they're trying to go trick or treat, but Dipper wants to be seen as a proper teenager and go hang out with the teenagers. And so he does not want to go trick-or-treating with Maple. And so, that the end, like, I think that's the big thing. My big gripe is I don't feel like Dipper's arc feels fully satisfied at the end. I think the ending's good, but it could have been better. I feel like other people's arcs are done better. I know some people didn't like Maple at the end. She was trying to stay in La La Land, but it is such a good ending point to her arc of clinging on to childhood, of not wanting to leave, make believe of, like, you know, the childish version of the world. But the whole show was about growing up, and it's so interesting how, yeah, it is just two siblings with two different attitudes, where the one wants to grow up and wants to be seen as, like, mature and accomplished and a teenager, whatever he thinks is that entails, but then the other doesn't. But ultimately they both have to grow up. Everyone has to grow up. Ah, that show is so good. It knew its theme, its message really, really, like, it could it have handled it better? Of course, you can always do better, but it does what it does, like, it does it really well compared to a lot of things. So Gravity Falls is always gonna be, like, there's a little bit I think it could have polished up and improved, but it's always gonna be one of probably my favorite cartoons, just because it's so good. I love Dipper. I really like Dipper. I need this. There's apparently string I'm missing up there. For the Owl House, apparently the theme was be yourself. I don't feel like a lot of stuff even. So when you're trying to give a message, you need someone to give an anti-message, to be the voice of the lie. You're giving a message that you believe is true. You need someone screaming the lie in your story. Otherwise, the message falls flat because there is no resistance to the message. That's not a message. That's just saying, well, this is how the world works in my world. Okay, cool. I mean, everybody is pretty weird in the Owl House, so having everybody not bat an eye at your weirdness makes sense. It would be so different if Luce had ended up in some place that was her nightmare. Like, it was perfectly organized. Everyone fell in line. And she was expected to fall. Like, keep it magical, keep it the Boiling Isles. But, like, what if the Emperor's Coven had full control and we leaned in on that? Oh, I feel like this idea had so much potential. Like, I feel like people love the Owl House because of what they saw it could be, what they felt like it was. I was watching a video. I was watching a video about Hunter, and he was saying, let's talk about Hunter. Not the version that he starts out as, not the version that people make him out to be. The actual version of Hunter we got. And it's so true. I feel like a lot of people, oh hello, a lot of people come up with their own versions of these characters, and it's so hard to separate your own version and realize that, oh no, I am putting stuff on that character. That's not really how the character acts. I think Hunter falls in that. Murder. Yes, I murdered it. Um, but phew, are we done? I think we just need to maybe fluffy fluff the grass, but I think we're done. I should probably take a look inside real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the grass exactly because it's just not really important. Let's check. Green, green, green. Green. Oh, yes, we need to put the water thing back. It's saying that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, let's go inside and put those last remaining blocks that we missed. But I think we can turn this all off now. And that. Okay, we were, yes, these. Nope. My biggest fear is people are not gonna like Andrew. I hope people like Andrew. I'm trying so hard to make him likable. Yeah, no, when he first gets introduced, he's grumpy because they're moving to the city. And I was just like, huh. You know, if he stays grumpy, nobody's gonna like him. So I made him not stay grumpy. I was like, yeah, no, you immediately need to show that he's a good kid or nobody's gonna like this person. That's why it was hard for some people to like Luce, I think. When we're introduced to her, she's kind of a troublemaker at school. But somebody got really hung up. Wait, she brought snakes to school? Apparently. But, then this was just so weird very weird and jarring. I watched one person's thoughts on the Owl House saying that it's overrated. But then they proceeded to say what things they did like. And then they proceeded to give it like the first season was given a I need to button mail some of these. A like 4 out of 10. Second season was given a 7 out of 10, which I thought was kind of too big. Oop. Second season is not overly better, it's just different. They feel like two separate shows, like the one reviewer said, and I agree. They do feel like separate shows. I could use some moss carpet. Why not? Oh wait, I could do this. Waboom. I feel like I hear my siblings chatting, but it's not the time we normally go out to hang out. Oh well. Nah, I forgot what I was saying. That's nice. Yeah, I don't need. I'll just do it manually. Oopsies. Oh, I was saying what was jarring. The person was giving it scores. She had like a whole video talking about how this thing was annoying and this thing was annoying. And then suddenly she's giving it like some higher rating. I think people are too scared to like give low ratings. Her 4 out of 10 she gave for season 1, I would probably give the whole entire show. Snakes, I love snakes. Yeah, Luce's thing were snakes, I mean, I guess. They don't ever really talk about if she likes snakes or anything. She just did a prank with the snakes. And then they get like a palisman, which is kind of a witch's familiar that becomes their wand. Wait, isn't that what Bunny and Cat has on that Instagram? Oh, Fernandez. I think it was Fernandez, if I'm saying it right. There is a animator that is insanely talented. Nope, insanely skilled. They have a black cat and a white bunny. They have a girl with, I think she has black hair, and a guy with black hair. They have these characters and they become the magical items that they use to invoke their magic. So the bunny becomes a hat, and I think she can use magic when the hat's on. And then the cat becomes a book. Oh, those animations are so gorgeous. I wish it was like a TV show. I would so watch that. That person's work is amazing. Wrong button. I feel like I can only dream to reach that level. Oh man, they are incredible. So their stuff has a retro vibe to it, so it's kind of exactly the vein I'd like to go for. But here we go. Now we have caused problems. Ta-da! Fixed. Is it all good? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, why is it more? No. I feel like there should be more tall stuff happening over here. Seems very flat. It's just giving me so much moss. I don't know. I give up. It's not giving me. It's not giving me what I want. We're pretty much done. Oh. Should we rewatch the Retrace trailer? I don't feel like that's gonna cover anyone into actually subscribing and watching it. My views are pretty low, so I think that would make no sense. I feel really stressed because I don't know what to do about the marketing. Nah, just think about the new story you'll get to write and then it won't matter. I feel bad if anyone really likes it. Like, I guess, isn't that weird and kind of sad? I guess a piece of me is almost like, well, maybe Retrace will just not be popular and it won't matter and you won't feel bad. But like, I want Retrace to be popular. I'd like more leafies. Did I put more leafies on this one? Not this one, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna put more leafies on there and then call it good. Ba-doop. Now the question is, what's the theme of Amphibia? That's actually a very good question. I think that one has less identified themes. But it might be found family actually, but like what? What about found family? There is not a lie that Anne is inherently believing. So it's kind of difficult to say what was learned. In fact, I don't think that one has a theme. I think it's just a good little comedy show, and that's mostly what it strives to be, a comedy show. I don't know. It looks beautiful. I think it's done. At least the outside is. That's all that matters. I think we should probably do something with this bridge. And then there's the llama bridge I gotta figure out. Oh, does it just stop? Might need to figure out what that does. I don't think Milkman will do anything with it, so... Okay, well, it's beautiful. It's finished. I'm finished. I'm gonna go kitty shadow. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and thank you so much for your support. I'm gonna end stream on YouTube, and we'll be doing a raid over on Twitch. So bye, YouTube. I could also, I guess, go back